everyone, welcome back to this week's Skyrim video. Today we are going to be continuing with the quest line I think we were on, which was maybe the Riften one. We'll go into game and find out. But let's jump in. I am currently, as you're watching this, away on holiday and I'm having a great time, hopefully. Actually, to be fair, this goes live at 2 p.m. BST. I wouldn't even be at the destination yet. But I hope you're having a good time. I hope you're enjoying Skyrim. There may be a bonus video this week as well, and then the next episode on Saturday. So I hope you enjoy. I'm going to get into it without too much more waffling because we all love the waffling here. But I know you're excited to get into some Skyrim because I am too. Again, as always, this series is for people to have on in the background or to watch. It's completely up to you, but it's really good to have on, hopefully, if you're working or playing Skyrim yourself. So fingers crossed, and a massive thank you to Hold Your Fire and Ottawa for being channel members. Thank you so much as always. I really appreciate you. Let's jump into game and see whereabouts we're at. Yes, so we definitely were in the Thieves Guild. Exciting update. I have a new controller, so hopefully we won't have stick drift like we did the other day.
Looks like you're fitting in well down here. I'm supposed to allow you to trade in one of your pieces of guild armor.
Oh.
So what will it be?
Okay, yes.
Until
so we put that away. This is the annoying let's get used to doing things button. Right, so we've got the Thieves Guild armor. We said prices, lockpicking, pickpocket success, carrying capacity. I think we go for lockpicking. I think that makes the most sense.
Well, looks like you're fitting in well. Of course.
So let's change to that.
Will enhance your skill beyond that of the original. Trust me.
I think it was gloves.
Are you sure? Once I exchange
I
it for
think
you,
it was gloves.
Taking it back. Unless you want to sell it at a discount, of course.
Yes, I'm sure.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you. Yes, thank goodness it was definitely gloves. Whoops, sorry. So now what would it be? I'm assuming like maybe 25%? Yeah, 25%. Could be better, could be worse. Where are we in quests? Meet Mercer Frey outside Snowvale Sanctum. We can definitely get there. I imagine the quickest way out is through here. Hopefully, maybe. But that would be really good to continue the Thieves Guild questline. The Thieves Guild questline I always did like, apart from the Gullum Eye quest, which we were talking about. Hold Your Fire. I know you commented about not enjoying that quest. I genuinely have been trying to think of all of the quests that I dislike in this game, and not a single other one springs to mind. And I'm not saying that there aren't quests that I don't like, but every time I think about Skyrim in general, that quest really winds me up. I really dislike it. So I do think that tells you quite a lot. But surely everyone's aware of that. Also, thinking about Oblivion, do you ever think Skyrim's gonna get a buffering. Do you ever think Skyrim's gonna get a remaster? Because I think we are still likely to have a Skyrim remaster down the line. But can you imagine, like, this game is 10 years? No, much more than that. 15 years old this year? And look at this. I don't know if you can tell this is a 15-year-old game. I don't know what my standards are for discerning that. But to me, this does not look like an old game. I don't necessarily think it looks like it could have been released yesterday. But if it was, I wouldn't be upset with it. I know this is the PS5 version. And it's Anniversary Edition. I don't know if Anniversary Edition and some of the other, like, resales, revamps of the game got, like, graphic updates. But I do think it's pretty beautiful. This game is so pretty. If you do want me to do more Skyrim episodes, please let me know. At this point, I will already be away. But fingers crossed, if you've enjoyed it enough, I'll have one in the bank that I can just pop out for you. So please let me know in the comments below. I'm not streaming this week because I am away. So I usually stream every Monday, Wednesday and Friday from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. BST. And then on Sundays, I stream from 2 to 6 p.m. BST. I feel I'm not above stealing from a site of importance. Who's this? This is RK, right? Yeah. Fantastic. I am not able to do that this week. I feel like I'm gonna miss it so much. Like, I don't know, Skyrim is one of my favorite things to record. Which is funny, because I don't stream it. But it's just always such a nice vibe, and seeing your fantastic comments. I'm so grateful to everyone who watches the videos, so thank you massively. If you do want to support me, you are doing it, because if you watch the ads, or if you're a channel member, or both, it really helps me out to keep making videos, because I get a share of the ad revenue from YouTube. So thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed as well, because I wouldn't be able to do it without you. Now, I was saying in the comments of the last video that we are collecting weird Skyrim things. Like, I think Clayton was saying that the goat swimming in the East Trading, well, it's not called the East Trading Company, is it? The East Empire Company is just one of those Skyrim things, which I think is really cool. But is this where, was there a hunter here? But I do find it quite funny that we've collected that and like the Headless Horseman. So it's almost in a way like I'm getting little Skyrim collectibles, almost like stamps in the passport. Does that make sense? I don't know, but that's how I'm seeing it, and I'm very happy to be seeing it like that as well.
Good, you're finally here. I've scouted
Rude.
The ruins, and I'm certain Karliah is still inside.
You saw her?
No, I found her horse.
Oh.
Don't worry, I've taken care of it. She won't be using it to escape. Let's get moving.
Now I feel quite bad.
Inside while she's distracted. Take the lead.
Understood.
Just make certain you keep your eyes open. Karliah is as sharp as a blade. The last thing I need is you blundering into a trap and warning her that we're here.
I'm gonna do it on purpose, I think. Isn't Murder the Dark Brotherhood territory?
I have a long-standing arrangement with the Dark Brotherhood. If I need someone in the guild taken care of, we do it ourselves. We both agree it's best to keep these matters in-house.
Okay, and how did Gallus die?
25 years ago, I was standing outside these very same ruins. Gallus told me to meet here, but he wouldn't say why. When I arrived, Gallus stepped from the shadows. Before he uttered a sound, an arrow pierced his throat. Before I could even draw my blade, her second arrow found its mark in my chest.
So Karliah took on both of you alone?
Karliah was a master marksman, and her greatest weapon was the element of surprise. I was lucky. She missed my heart by mere inches. I staggered away from the ruins and my vision began to blur. It's then that I realized the bitch had poisoned her arrows.
Alright, come on. And Gallus?
The last thing I saw was Karliah dumping his body into an opening atop the ruins. An unceremonious end for a remarkable man. To this day I've regretted allowing her to escape, even if it meant I had died trying. I owed Gallus that much.
Okay. And what happened after he died?
The guild was thrown into disarray. Several stepped up and tried to claim Gallus's former position as guildmaster. Sides quickly formed behind these men and the Ratway became a bloodbath.
And you were part of this?
I saw what they did to Gallus. I wanted to use the guild's resources to hunt down Karliah. The others didn't even care he was gone. Fortunately, I persevered, and the other groups were either killed or they left Skyrim.
And what of Karliah?
The infighting had taken months to subside, which gave her time to go into hiding and carefully cover her tracks. I spent thousands of septum and used every contact at my disposal. But it was as if she had simply vanished. Like I said before, she was the best.
Alright, so let's go in then.
Ready. I'm certain Karliah knows we're here.
I don't think I want to have my weapon at the ready. I don't really want to help Mercer Frey. Like, I get it, right? I do understand. By the sounds of it, Karliah is like really gonna be a challenge to kill, right? Oh, I need a key. Why am I the one that's leading if you're the one with the key?
Ancient Nordic burial mounds are sometimes impenetrable. This one doesn't look too difficult.
That's because you got a key.
Quite simple, really. I don't know what the fuss.
Oh no, okay, fair enough. He doesn't have a key, he just knows how to do it.
Know how. A lot of skill. That should do it.
Oh, okay, sorry. I was being impatient. I do apologize. I'm a very impatient person, okay? This is just how I am in life. Right. I was told not to trigger any traps.
This place smells of death.
Not necessarily my strongest forte, if you will. Yeah, let's pick up that and that. Gonna leave the... that's worth quite a bit of money. It also weighs a lot. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay. Oh, that was lucky. Okay. Mercer Frey, your sword is very... Okay, so you can see the Draga that...
Spikes. It's like Karliah reset all of the traps.
Okay, I see. It looks like she's also had her fair share of killing as she's gone through here. Okay, fantastic. Fantastic stuff. Good job on resetting the traps. I wish I knew how to do that. Alright, let's take out this guy.
What was that? You can't hide
Also,
from me.
we are going to be streaming our Moonlit Meadery stream on the 26th of June. If you don't know what that is, the Moonlit Meadery is basically an interactive stream adventure, D&D style, that I've written. And if you want to be there for that and take part in the story, decide how it goes, it will be the 26th of June, I think from about 7 p.m. BST. But do stay tuned. Please feel free to join the Discord. The link is, if I remember, I'll leave a link at the end of, not at the end of this video, but in the description. But it's in all of my socials and Linktree. If you go on Twitch and type Discord into the chat, Mercer Frey move, you'll be able to find it as well. But you're more than welcome to go and join the Discord over there. There's notifications for streaming and everything like that, so you don't have to be riddled with notifications only for the ones you actually want, if that makes sense. Which I hope it does. I reckon it makes sense. But you never know. Also, Mercer Frey is such an absolute little baby. Oh, you go first, he says. I really cannot stand people who don't just...
There's 2 more of them ahead.
I can see it. Who don't, like, take accountability.
There.
Do I let... maybe I let them trip the trap.
Can't hide from me.
Oh, they're both ranged. Okay. Mercer, how did you get... Did you jump over it? Do I let him just... I maybe should have just let him fight them, but... I'm too nice. Too impatient, more like. There we go. Better. Oh, I didn't see the... If there is a way for me to see those... And they always look like beehives to me, like from Winnie the Pooh or something, but like the jugs with the lights in. I guess they're called light switches. If anyone ever finds a reason to remind me to do those, please let me know. Because I always forget and it's such a shame. Okay, I need to get through here somewhere. Okay, there's a chain. I don't remember how this bit goes. I remember like the overarching story, if you get what I'm saying. But I don't remember how this encounter goes with Mercer Frey. So I'm very excited to find out. Ooh. I hope Mercer Frey knows I'm picking up so much stuff and he's not getting any of it. Also, is there any characters in games, right, where you feel so just certain? Like Mercer Frey's name to me is Mercer Frey, but his name is Mercer. But I can't call him Mercer. That's so wrong.
Your blood will adorn my blade.
I can't explain it really other than that, but are there any characters in video games? Like, we know that Gale's name is Gale Zacharias, right? And please forgive me if I've said it wrong. But we don't call him that. We call him Gale. He'll always be Gale. I really hope Mercer Frey is in trouble because I'm having a great time. But do you see what I mean? Mercer Frey, like Brynjolf. Brynjolf is Brynjolf. If you pronounce it correctly. Brynjolf is Brynjolf. But Mercer Frey. This would have been such a good time for the lightning arrows. Oh, boo. We live, we learn. Right, I'm glad you've done all of that. Right. Are you dead? Yeah. Oh, that's such a cool death. Alright. Alright. It's funny how much he thinks we're stupid, but yet he's making us go first. That is so cool. That's so metal. Okay, I think we're fine. Whoa! I did not see you there, little Stevers. Oh, that was pretty good, wasn't it? We're at 62 archery points already. That's pretty good, isn't it? I think that's pretty good going. Because it's out of 100. I know there's like, you can get to a particular point and have it reset to 0. Like, I think it's a legendary skill. I think we could do it. We could get to that point. This brings me so much joy. Mercer Frey. Taking him down, one at a time. There we go. Me accidentally shooting arrows into Mercer Frey's back. Perfect. Okay. Dun dun. I'm sorry, you didn't sign up for all this unnecessary Mercer Frey hate. But we're on the Mercer hate train. See, it's just not right, is it? It's just not right to say Mercer. I think Karliah might be around this corner. Dun dun dun. Snowval Sanctum. Okay, look. We're doing pretty good. I don't want to speak too soon.
You can't hide from me.
Oh, but this one can. I love how everyone's just waiting their turn to get a hit on Mercer Frey. Maybe I am. Maybe. Sorry. Sorry. Did you see the look he gave me? Did you see how, like, disgusted he was with me? Oh, goodness gracious. I'm sorry, dude. It was not my intention to hit you with an arrow. On purpose. If he keeps walking into my shop, he knows I'm ranged. He's very good though, isn't he? Maybe we need to get some, I was gonna say some encouragement. Oh, I did wake him up. I was like, there's no way this is gonna do anything bad. And then I can see the guy moving just behind. Oops. Oops. What? We've spoken today about some of our most hated Skyrim quests. What are some of your favorites? Because I think that's just as interesting. I'm not going to talk too much about my favorites because I don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't got to them. But out of the ones we've done, the Dark Brotherhood, the whole quest line, one of my absolute favorites. But there are so many. And I love the little ones. I'm actually weirdly excited to do Meridia's Beacon again. I only say weirdly excited because I don't remember it at all. All I know is it makes me laugh every single time we get a new hand touches the beacon, which we have had. So it'll be nice to... Look, what do I do here? I'm not releasing my arrow. You can't have it both ways, sir. Still your kill though. You can't have it both ways. You can't be like, you go ahead and then you go ahead. Do you know what I mean? Am I saying you know what I mean quite a lot today? I will stop. That'll be the last time I've said it. The whole day. You mark my words. Although I am streaming tonight, so we shall see if that is the case. Right, I heard things being like booked open. Oh, I was like, I'm sure I just got moved, but I actually had. I think this is like one of those places where I have to... Oh, not the Draga Scourge Lord. They're so difficult. Oops. And I really didn't mean to do that. What I did mean to do was go on here and make sure if I've got some better arrows, maybe the fire arrows would be quite good right now. What is this for as well? Ooh. Right, let's go and get a fire arrow on you. I did definitely get Mercifray there, but it was so worth it. Right, let me absorb, please. Hand disarm. Oh, that must be the next one in the disarm. Do you think... Whoa. Oh, I didn't mean to do that either, but at least it was a little one. I was gonna say, do you think it's worth... You cannot change shouts while shouting. Boo! Do you know what? That was pretty good, wasn't it? That was actually pretty good. Okay, we're gonna take these. At least I got one fire arrow back. What was the weapon on here? It's not worth a massive amount of money. I don't think it's worth it. Someone's either coming out of something or I have made a terrible mistake. I'm gonna go to Duskfang and hope my restoration is set. Yeah. Because I still think it's a good idea to get our restoration levels up. But that does mean we're going out to third person combat because I cannot do any sword fights in first person. I cannot. I refuse to. I don't like it. Is that where we came in? Yeah, I think so. What's on this table? Ice and chitin. Chitin, I think, is how we pronounce it. We had a whole discussion about it in stream the other day. And I'm sure it's chitin. I'm sure that's how Dara Ennis the Menace. I'm sure that's how he says it. Right, Mercifray, you better have the key. It looks like you do because you've started charging towards it. I hope I can take the Dragon Claw back. Also, I do apologize for my glasses. I know they catch the light sometimes.
Without the matching claw, they're normally impossible to open. Since I'm certain Karliah already did away with it, we're on our own. Fortunately, these doors have a weakness if you know how to exploit it. Quite simple, really. Karliah is close, I'm certain of it. Now let's get moving.
How? That's very impressive. That's very impressive. Okay. Oh no. Oh, I remember this bit now. I forgot this happened. I was just ready to charge in. Find Karliah. Karliah, if I remember, has a very good voice. I don't know who the voice actors are. I don't know who the voice actor for like most things is in Skyrim. I'm not the best at picking them out.
Do you honestly think your arrow will reach me before my blade finds your heart?
Give me a reason to try.
You're a clever girl, Karliah. Buying Golden Glow Estate and funding Haunting Brew Meadery was inspired.
To ensure an enemy's defeat, you must first undermine his allies. It was the first lesson Gallus taught us.
You always were a quick study.
Not quick enough, otherwise Gallus would still be alive.
Gallus had his wealth and he had you. All he had to do was look the other way.
Did you forget the oath we took as Nightingales?
Nightingales?
Did you expect him to simply ignore your methods?
Enough of this mindless banter. Come, Karliah. It's time for you and Gallus to become reunited.
What's she drinking?
I'm no fool, Mercer. Crossing blades with you would be a death sentence.
I don't know, I can help.
Promise the next time we meet, it will be your undoing.
Interesting. It appears Gallus's history has repeated itself. Karliah has provided me the means to be rid of you, and this ancient tomb becomes your final resting place. But do you know what intrigues me the most? The fact that this was all possible because of you. Farewell.
Oh yeah, hang
I'll
on.
be certain to give Brynjolf your regards.
No. Not Brynjolf. Right. I don't think I can do any... Whoa. I was going to say, I don't think I can do anything in this situation. Come on, we've got the Night Mother on our side. What are you playing at? Oh, man. Where are we now? What is that?
Easy.
Oh, it's Karliah.
Easy. Don't get up so quickly. How are you feeling?
Hold on. You shot me.
No, I saved your life. My arrow was tipped with a unique paralytic poison. It slowed your
That's
heart
better. I
and
couldn't
kept
see
you from
anything.
bleeding out. Had I intended to kill you, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Why save me?
My original intention was to use that arrow on Mercer, but I never had a clear shot. I made a split-second decision to get you out of the way, and it prevented your death.
Then I'm in your debt.
More than you'll ever realize. The poison on that arrow took me a year to perfect. I only had enough for a single shot.
How many people did she kill?
All I had hoped was
To work it out.
capture Mercer alive.
Why capture him alive?
Mercer must be brought before the guild to answer for what he's done. He needs to pay for Gallus's murder.
How will you prove it now?
My purpose in using Snowvale Sanctum to ambush Mercer wasn't simply for irony's sake. Before both of you arrived, I recovered a journal from Gallus's remains. I suspect the information we need is written inside.
I love her eyebrows. Well, what's it say?
I wish I knew. The journal is written in some sort of language I've never seen before.
Perhaps it could be translated?
Inther. Gallus's friend at the College of Winterhold. Of course. It's the only outsider Gallus trusted with the knowledge of his Nightingale identity.
There's that word again. Nightingale.
There were three of us. Myself, Gallus, and Mercer. We were an anonymous splinter of the Thieves Guild in Riften. Perhaps I'll tell you more about it later. Right now, you need to head for Winterhold with the journal and get the translation. Here, take these as well. They may prove useful for your journey.
Okay, we haven't done any of the College of Winterhold. I don't think we've even been to Winterhold. So that is going to be a trek and a half. I'm going to ask why she didn't kill Mercer.
Mercer lied to the guild, branded me a murderer, and slandered my name across his network of contacts. For 25 years I ran, never sleeping in the same place twice and carefully covering my tracks. Mercer doesn't need to die. He needs to feel the cold sting of fate as his life crumbles in front of him and he's hunted by the guild.
Might not have a choice next time.
I can promise you if it comes to that, and my back's to the wall, I won't hesitate.
Alright, okay. So,
Only to Anthem. Trust no one else.
okay. If we go to the College of Winterhold, that is there. We are there. We're not that far away, actually. I thought we were going to be a lot further. Oops, sorry. I don't know why I keep pressing that button. But what we'll do in that case is we'll switch back to our bow. Ah, trusty bow. And we'll go for the ancient Nord arrows. We may as well. Karliah, I don't think would come with me anyway. Wait, to be fair, maybe she would. Oh, do we care? I don't really remember having... Oh, I hate this. I hate it. It's horrible. Realistically, I'm not going to win against an Ice Wraith in this situation, surely. There's no way. Because my arrows would just be absolutely eaten up by it. Okay, so we're going to run towards the College of Winterhold. Ice Wraiths might be my least favourite ever. Also, poor Karliah, she's escaping on a dead horse. I don't know. I mean, there's the College of Winterhold in the distance. Can you see it? Me just Can you see it over there? Oh, there's guards up here too. So I imagine she's trekking like we are. She should have probably come with us. Alrighty. Sorry. Okay, I think they're taking out an ice wraith anyway. So that's fine. You have a good time, friends. You enjoy. I hate when they get so like aggro with you just for existing. But yeah, so we've got this video that's going out today. They're always about an hour long. I have been slipping into doing slightly longer episodes. I know the people who watch them from streams and tell me they like them. I always want to make the longer episodes for you, especially Osua. I know John enjoys them as well. I think James watches them at work. So being able to be like, well, that makes it worth it, in my opinion. So if you do enjoy the longer episodes, let me know. Would you rather they be like 3 hours long? I don't think I would make them 3 hours long, but we can always do a special from time to time. Imagine if they were 3 hours long. That would be, honestly, that would be a great day for me. I don't know how well they'd do, because that's a long chunk of time you'd have to be committed. Although, to be fair, my streams are usually about 3 hours long, so maybe they would work. But this is just my stream of consciousness right now. I do have a coffee on my desk as well. I'm waiting for it to cool down. Whoa! Hi! I keep forgetting. Oh, okay. I don't want to die, though. I can't disarm him either because he's a bear. If I disarm him, it means ripping off his limbs. Perfect, thank you. And then if we switch to our sword, to be fair, we should probably have our sword up while we are traversing through the, I was gonna say through the countryside, but through the snow. That being said, oh, by the way, if you can hear roadworks in the distance, building work, should I say, the house opposite me is deciding to have their driveway done. And I don't know if anyone was around last summer, but the house next to them decided to have their driveway done last summer. So it seems to be a summer thing. We got to the 1st of June and they were like, do you know what? It's time. It is time. So, you know, could be less annoying, especially when I'm like recording videos.
Exploded.
Oh.
What did you do?
It was a minor miscalculation.
Oh, he's over there. I couldn't find him. Enter, let me sit with you.
Yes. What is it?
This is
Oh, and the salmon, delicious. I can't steal it.
Can I help you with anything else?
I've been sent by Karliah.
Karliah.
Karliah, not Karlach.
Do you have Gallus's journal?
Yes, but there's a problem.
Problem? Let me see it. No, this is just like Gallus. A dear friend, but always too clever for his own good. He's written all of the text in the Falmer language.
Ah, can you translate it?
No. However, I know someone who might. The court wizard of Markarth, Calselmo, may have the materials you need to get this journal translated. Word of warning. Calselmo is a fierce guardian of his research. Getting the information won't be easy.
Okay. Well,
Calselmo is stubborn as a mule. Be careful when you speak to it.
if you don't know who Calselmo is, we're going to some Dwemer ruins yet again. I famously dislike Dwemer ruins. You know what we were saying earlier about the quests and what our least favorite ones are? Well, I've accidentally stumbled across two of mine today, or one of mine today, sorry, should I say. Let's go home. Let's go and drop off the cogs. I think we're still carrying the cogs. I should really do my best to remember to drop them off more often, but you know, it is what it is. We'll go and check on our bees, see if they've produced any honeycomb for us in the time we've been away. They have not. To be fair, I don't think we've done much sleeping. Do I have any other bees on me? I don't remember catching any. Guess it'd be ingredients. No, I don't. That's such a shame. But the good thing is, now we are home, we can offload so much. So much ingredients. And just hopefully we'll go out with a bigger inventory. Because it's quite full at the moment, should we say. Right, that's the smelter. So we're in the right place. I know I went so... Oh. I should put stuff in it. I know we went so out of the way to try and find... I think my bear pelts are in there too. And I think I can put my... Oh yeah, we've got all the dragon bones on too. This is fine. We're going to have nothing by the time we finish here. Because this is what I forgot last time, is we picked up all the pelts, but everything else kind of got forgotten. Oh, maybe not a sapphire, but an 8 of those. If I did forget something there, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Okay, and then let me grab out the sapphire. Perfect. So we're already at carrying capacity, yeah, 200 out of 485. And again, I know we can keep the bag on us just permanently, but there's just... Aesthetically, it's not my favorite. It's not horrible.
It's everything I could have hoped for.
My child! I forgot about
I
you!
know it's not much, but I found a few pretty things. They're in the chest in my room.
Did you steal my honeycomb?
You like, please, take it. You've done so much for me. It's the least I can do.
Ah, where is your room? You're in here somewhere, right? Owned bed. Jazzbay grapes. Lunar mothwing. I told you last week, I think, that I got my lunar moth tattoo, didn't I? That is so cool. Red apple, silver ore. So we could go to sleep. But before we do that, I am going to go and try and sort my ingredients and stuff out, my gems. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to read a book. Today is not book reading day. That is tomorrow. That's an ingot I could have left outside. See, this is the thing. I don't see them when we're going through them. I guess I shouldn't have got rid of my... There's so many ingots in there. How do I do that? How do I just decide? Oh, and I've put dragon bones in here. I suppose I can put those outside as well, right? What else was it that I put in here? Oh yeah, there are soul gems in there as well already that I've decided to put them in there. So maybe I can... Maybe I drop the filled ones in there? No, I'll put the lesser ones in. Yeah, if I put the filled ones in there, that makes sense to my small brain. Ingredients wise, now as you know, we usually tend to eat the ingredients as we go. If we haven't before eaten it. These look like we've eaten all of them so far. Oh, we're eating some rot. Delicious. Don't want to put... Oh, goodness gracious me. Okay, so let's get the salt piles back out. I definitely didn't forget that. And there's the Nordic barnacle that we didn't eat, and the River Betty that we didn't eat. You know what I've done? You know what I've just done? I've done the typical Skyrim thing. Right, well, I guess we're popping all of this in here then. That's okay. That is okay. At least we can kind of see what we've collected, which is so much. I'm just looking out for my salt piles so I don't put them away. I'm not very good at making potions. Okay, we'll ignore the fact that I accidentally... Oh, there's just junk in there, that's okay. I was gonna say we'll ignore the fact that I accidentally ate a bunch of stuff that I definitely shouldn't have. But that's just the way Skyrim goes, isn't it? That is Skyrim to a T. Right, there's a chest down there, and this is where we need to put all of our extra weapons and things that we've picked up. I guess we could break them down, actually. Let's do that first. Break it down. I do find the house aspect of this game is just really quite good. Yeah, that's potion making, so we're here. There's an enchanter's potion, but I don't think I'm going to enchant anything. I think I'm just going to disenchant. Yeah, shock resistance, that can go. And then one-handed attacks do 20% more damage. Yeah, that can go as well. As much as that is something that we will 100% use. Ebony crossbow. Now, I think it would be a good idea to enchant it, but maybe when our enchantment's a little bit higher. But we do have these scaled boots here, which we absolutely do not need. So maybe we should put something like resist shock on them. It does absolutely nothing. But maybe it'll be good to get our... If I take the lesser soul gem. I don't know if that's going to work, you know. We can see. It's only 1%. Yeah, okay, so not that one. Maybe they have to be filled. In hindsight, they probably do. We are learning things today. Okay, so you've got boots on. You've got boots on. You don't have boots on. So you can have some boots. We've got here you can have these because I have the gloves of the pugilist and they do the same thing. Destruction spells, you can have that. I'm going to keep those on me. I'm going to keep that on me. Shock resistance by 40 I think could come massively and helpful. It could be massively helpful, that's what I'm trying to say. You can have some of these as well, just because I haven't had time to go and get rid of them. And then if we go to the chest, we can pop in there weapons that we don't need. Yes, okay, we're back on track of things. We have the harrowing dagger, which we could probably sell. Fire arrows will keep on us as well. The hunting bow of draining, that should probably be sold. The lunar war axe, that can go too. Fantastic. So what are we at now? 221. I imagine there's... We're not really that well stocked. Oh, no, we are actually. I was going to say we're not that well stocked on food, but then I immediately was wronged by that. And we still have dragon bones on us, I think, that we need to put in the outside chest. So I think all in all, we're doing pretty well. Although I was watching my friend O'Malley's stream yesterday or the other day, and he's playing Skyrim at the moment. And he had like 700 carry weight, and I'm meaning to ask him whether or not he's actually like modded that or not. He does do some modded playthroughs, and that could very much be why. I've got some junk to sell as well, but I did think that was very funny. What are we on? 158. Woohoo! That's pretty good, isn't it? I'll take off the backpack right now. We are heading to Calselmo. Oh yes. Okay, Markarth. Markarth again. I don't like Markarth. It's like, it's fine. It's like a quite well-designed city, but I get lost here all the time. I don't particularly enjoy being here, and I don't like the Falmer or the Dwemer ruins. I think they are so tricky to navigate. Understone Keep. I thought we'd been here in this playthrough. I really thought we had. Or at least we'd seen Calselmo.
What are you hiding, priest?
I'm not hiding
I
anything.
really thought we'd been here. If you know, please do let me know. So I thought he was over here, like, doing his thing. Yeah, he is. I don't know if I've just remembered that
Look, what are you doing
from last
here?
time then.
The excavation site is closed. I don't need any more workers or guards.
I don't like that bug sound. I was looking for you, actually.
I told you I'm not hiring any more guards. Why do you people always bother me when I'm trying to finish my research?
Why is he
You
so mean?
Idiot. Do you even know who I am? The most recognized scholar on the Dwemer in all of Tamriel. And you people keep bothering me. I'm sorry, I got too excited. I'm in the middle of some very stressful work, and I shouldn't have yelled. How can I help you?
I hear you're an authority on the ancient Falmer.
Then you were well informed. I am at this very moment on the cusp of completing my magnum opus on the subject. I'm calling it Calselmo's Guide to the Falmer Tongue.
Oh, perfect.
It'll revolutionize
Yeah.
the way we understand those ancient beings.
Perhaps I could view your work?
Preposterous.
Oh.
That research represents years of personal toil in some of the most dangerous Dwemer ruins in Skyrim. You must be mad to think I'd allow anyone to see it before it's completed.
But I'm such a great admirer of your work.
While I appreciate the sentiment, I still have to decline. Being an admirer, I'm sure you can appreciate the need
What happened
to
if we
keep my
fail all
research
the-
secret.
What would it cost?
I'm not certain how many scholars you're accustomed to dealing with, but I can assure you that personal wealth is our lowest priority.
Okay, then finally I have to say, grant me access or you'll regret it.
Do you realize that at a snap of my fingers, I can bring the entire Markarth City Guard to my defense? You best rethink this course of action, or you may find yourself on the executioner's block.
Do I try again?
While I being an admirer, I'm very well. Perhaps my research is complete.
I'm really glad that didn't work because that was not what I was intending to do. What I was gonna do is see if there was like a charisma potion or haggling. I don't know. Where I
I
feel
feel more comfortable discussing my
I'm like blocked.
findings with you.
Gain entry to Calselmo's museum. Obtain.
I need to ask you to stop. That shouting is making people nervous.
Won't happen again. Sorry.
Glad we
I
straightened
promise
that
every
out.
time I do it is by accident. I know you don't feel that way. But it is. Is that the key? I think it is. I can go invisible and take it. Right? Right? Oh, me just bringing my sword out like, haha. Okay, now I crouch like this. Oh, there's the bug. Da, da, da. Perfect. Perfect. Wow, that was easy. That was really easy. I guess I've always sneaked in. Snuck in? Sneaked in. Why do I always struggle over
Court.
it?
The Dwemer Museum isn't open to anyone without the court wizard's permission.
Okay, sorry. Sorry. Do 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 do. I have the key. Okay, hopefully no one saw me. Excellent. We have to find his translating guide. Oh, there's more guards in here. Sneaky, sneaky. We've got 30 seconds to get over the floor, basically. This is terrible. That's got to be 30 seconds, right? Keep hidden. Keep hidden. Right, there we go. Oh, 30 more seconds on the clock. Look at us go. What great little sneaks that we are. This is fantastic. Good stuff. 10 out of 10. If you're watching, give yourself a pat on the back. Hopefully there's no one like right around the door. I should have really saved it as we went, but I don't know if there are more guards. I also don't really care to find out. Oh no. There being fire on the floor? Alarming. A spider control rod. A diary. I won't take that for now. That looks like a spider control rod situation. What does it do? Directs it to the target? Ooh. Oh. So does he not attack me while I've got this? Fantastic stuff. This is brilliant. This is fantastic. 10 out of 10. Thank you. You're my little pet. Oh, I'm having the best day. This is fantastic.
What was that?
Uh-oh. Where is the wizard's guard? Oh, he's in there. Doo, doo, doo. The lock cannot be picked. It needs a key, it says. Why am I getting... My sneak is increased. If I take it, he opens the door. Oh, they're very strong, aren't they? Me just being like, okay, well, we're here now. Something is happening. I like it that he does hide, like, around this corner. I think that's a cool little thing. Right, I need to work out if this spider is killing me or killing the guy. I don't think it's me. Okay, again, all very good things I think that we should... The door is barred from the other side. What does that mean for us? Okay, I'm assuming we need to find another way around. Ooh. This isn't where I came from, is it? Oh, I think it is where we came from. That's okay. I'm gonna kill everyone before we have the chance to die more. Goodness gracious me. What are you gonna do? Punch me? Oh, to be fair, you're not gonna punch me. Yeah, I was gonna say there's one more, isn't there? Please, please don't run away. Because if you run away and get back up, this is all bad news.
You won't get the best of me. Soon.
Oh, I do like the disarm. That's great. How fantastic.
Are you prepared to die?
Yeah, I'd say so. Get our restoration going too. Oh, why are we still crouched? This is terrible. I'm like, whenever we're in crouched mode, it always takes me so long to be like, something's wrong, but I can't work out what it is. It's because we're crouched. Every single time it's because we're crouched. Did we get our thing removed? Because we finished it? I hope.
What do you think this is? Another trap.
I'm gonna run back down here for a sec. It's saying it's this way. So therefore I want to go the way that it's telling me. Also, if this is a Dwemer museum, you've not done very much to try and make it look pretty. Not that I feel like pretty is the answer all the time. Yeah, no, it is that way. Unless... No, that's the way I came in. Yeah, absolutely right. I think. Is it? If I go to the map... Dwemer Museum... And there's... okay. Well, we'll go this way anyway. I think we can kill everyone. So, you know, that's a bonus. But I don't know. There we go. First person. Oh, cheese. So much cheese. So much cheese. It's our favourite. We love the cheese, okay? We love the cheese. And the honey nut treats. What are they called? Are they just called... I think they are called honey nut treats. They're great. Beautiful things. Alright. I think this room is good. Where did the wizards come from? Was it round... I think it was round through this door. Is where we started hearing them? Yeah. I think it was this way. Again, sorry for the construction works, if you can hear those. Yeah, there's two down there. We are so getting good with our with our archery skills, I was gonna say. It would be so good if I knew the button to turn those big blades on. I just can't think of what it is right now. Oh, I forget I can zoom in as well. Hold on. Can I? Yeah, I can. I just need to hold my stamina, unfortunately. Which Actually, the bad thing about not having the bag on is it does get away 20 points of stamina. Okay, I'm moving closer. We have to actually hit them for them to die, you know? We are using the ancient Nord arrows, which are not the best. So I think it's pretty impressive that we've got this far. Alright, yeah, keep going, keep going, keep going. Haven't searched them. Probably should. Yeah, look. It would be so silly if we didn't search them. Should I go back? I think that's a very silly thing to do, is not search them. Especially the ones who are quite clearly arrow users. Because then we get more arrows. Why would we not want more arrows? We should really start smithing our own arrows, I think. I think that's a really good way to help keep leveling up. Smithing your own arrows it's not like something I really like to do though. I find it quite boring, smithing. But maybe that's just an excuse to get more chat going. We can just have a little conversation here and there, you know how it is? I think you're gonna... Oh. I was gonna say, I think that big guy is gonna come back to life. I really don't want him to. Oh, you look like someone I want to try and disarm. Why do they all have like 80 different arrows? I mean, I know the reason. And I know it's because I'm right here trying to kill them all. But it's still annoying. This Duskfang is the night one, isn't it? And then it's Dawnfang during the day. I have to say, I absolutely love that bit of storytelling where it changes its name based on the position of the sun, essentially. Okay. Okay. That's so dirty. Where do we get the Duskfang from? Does anyone remember? Unfortunately, I don't. But I really like it. I think it's such a good... What's it called? I think it's such a good weapon to use. I really like it. I can never remember where we get everything from. I know we got the what is it called? The bow, the shadow bow of shadows from Ottawa's suggestion. I remember doing that, but I don't remember where we got Dawnfang from. Duskfang. The Fang. I do love... Maybe I do like the Dwemer areas. Maybe I'm complaining a little bit too much about them. They are fun, aren't they? You can't really say they're not. Maybe you can. Maybe it depends what mood I'm in. Not being very urgent. Oh, you're the spider guy. I'm so sorry, dude. I have stolen your spider. Through and through. Are you just running away? This would be a really good time to use, Please don't run away. Please. Please don't run away from me, because I'll never find my way back to where I was before. It's so grim. Like the idea that we actually just did that. Okay, now if I can remember the way we came from, we are solid. I think he came from round this way. I think my health is probably full, but there's no harm in doing a little restoration. And then that way, okay. This is the way we came from. Yes, got it. That is right. I imagine if I press the valve, that will go back off again. Why have I never thought to jump on the tables? Read the antecedents of Dwemer law. Okay. Let's pretend I did that. If I go down under the fire, does that work? Yes, it does. Enchanting has increased. Dwemer books in the Dwemer areas. That makes a lot of sense to me. A lot of sense. Okay, okay. I'll let that go past. Fantastic. Is it through here? Oh no. The wizard's balcony. I don't think it is. Oh, it might be actually. Sorry, I take it back. This does look about right. Calselmo's Tower. Sorry, I'm so wiggly today. I can't sit still. I think that is our stone tablet there. It's going to tell us everything. I imagine we go round. Did you see the puzzlement on my face then? That was... My brain actually froze and started buffering. Yeah, and then it should just be through that door, right? Oh, so many rolls of paper. You do know I like a good roll of paper. Get some soul gems, get some bread, a jug. You know how it is. You know how it is. Oh, yes, cheese. Absolutely. Delicious. I can't see any chests or anything in here. I don't think there are any. But I find it very hard to see in this much darkness. There we go. Teach me the ways. You do not have the items required to make a copy of this inscription. Okay. I think I know what we need. Probably a roll of paper and some charcoal to make a copy, like a rubbing. Do you remember doing that in school? You'd put the paper up and you'd rub the, like, crayon. Oh, I feel like I can hear people.
Is someone there?
No! Is someone where you are? Oh. How did I miss both of those? Come on. Come on. I feel like this could be a good opportunity to get some...
Where are you?
Never mind. I was gonna say this could be a good opportunity to get some levels in. Aha! But then... Okay. This might be tougher with a bow than I initially thought. Yeah, it's Dawnfang now. So it's changed. Alright, get out of crouch, get out of crouch, get out of crouch. I think we should... No, I was gonna say we should change it over to, the Unrelenting Force. Do you know what, actually? We are Dragonborn. I'm gonna do it. There's no point in not making use of our shouts, right? So they've moved, so I can work out how to deal with that one. This one can die. The captain, I feel like, is gonna be the hardest to take out, right? What I do like about fighters in this game, though, is that they don't really have any problems with, like, draining magicka and stamina. That is one of my biggest struggles in this game. So when they don't have things like that, that's great news for me. Go on then. I'd like to see you try. And oh boy, is he. Now, obviously, I think I've mentioned this before, and I don't want to speak too loudly, but why is my Dustfang not draining of the... You know what it's called. Why is it not draining the soul gem? Is it the weapon in particular, or is it something I've got with the Anniversary Edition? Because I haven't had to start, like, recharging my weapons yet, which is great news for me. However, is that a glitch? Or is it not so much a glitch? I love this. What a game. What a game. And now where am I going? To... Yeah, quick save. Great idea. That was an accident, but great idea. Enter. Okay, we can do that. Do. No one look at me, please. I wonder if it's best to go... There is a part of me that really wants to risk going back through the laboratory, however you want to call it. Tree? What's this way? My baby! Oh, that skipped so much because the door was barred on the other side. Fantastic stuff. I love Skyrim so much. I love that they have all of the different routes. That makes me incredibly happy. I'm not supposed to be here. Oh, no, let's get the other weapon out. The Bow of Shadows. There we go. Yes, so now we've got 30 seconds-ish to get from here to the other side. I assume I don't need to sneak and have the Bow of Shadows out. And yet, it makes me feel a little bit more reassured. I think we can possibly get all the way to the door to the Understone Keep. That's where we came in from, I think. And if no one's paying attention this way, let me get my bow out again. I'm very happy about what's just transpired. I cannot lie. I think we've had a pretty decent day today. Despite the fact we went to the Dwemer ruins, there were no actual Dwemer apart from one little friendly guy. That's pretty good. So let's go and speak to...
By order of the Yard, stop right there.
Okay, Gold.
Everything here appears to be in order. You can move along now.
Okay, thanks. Thank you. Successfully persuade, bribe, and intimidate. That was our first bribe. I really strongly do not think that was our first bribe. I'm wondering if, like, I did a chunk of gameplay, I had to restart it, and I'm remembering what I did in the restart. Because it feels so...
I know you.
No, you don't. I don't want to bribe you too. It feels so weird. That, like, I feel like I'm missing gaps. I think, are we going back to... Oh, I don't know. I have forgotten. We're going to Winterhold. And we're in Morthor. Okay, so we're in Markarth, which is quite a distance away. So I don't feel too bad about fast traveling now. Frozen Hearth. Right. Hello, sir. Boy, oh boy, do I have something you're going to enjoy.
Bringing me another round, you can just keep walking.
All right. Okay. Why aren't you the bartender? Why don't you bring me another round? Oh, hi.
Was there something else?
This should help translate Gallus's journal.
I suppose it would be inappropriate of me to ask how you obtained this, so I simply won't.
Probably for the best.
A rubbing, eh? Odd. I expected notes.
It's quite the tale.
I understand. Now, let me take a good look at this. Over here, please.
Okay, I am now over here. I won't steal anything. That's not what I meant to do either. This is what I meant to do.
This is intriguing, but highly disturbing. It appears that Gallus
That
had
rubbing's so cool.
suspicions about Mercer Frey's allegiance to the guild for months. Gallus had begun to uncover what he calls an unduly lavish lifestyle replete with spending vast amounts of gold on personal pleasures.
Does the journal say where this wealth came from?
Yes, Gallus seems certain that Mercer had been removing funds from the guild's treasury without anyone's knowledge.
Anything else, Enther? Anything about the Nightingales?
Yes, here it is. The last few pages seem to describe the failure of the Nightingales, although it doesn't go into great detail. Gallus also repeatedly mentions his strong belief that Mercer desecrated something known as the Twilight Sepulchre.
Shadows preserve us. So it's true.
I'm not familiar with the Twilight Sepulchre. What is it? What's Mercer Frey done?
I'm sorry, Enther. I can't say. All that matters is we deliver your translation to the guild immediately. Farewell, Enther. Words can't express.
It's all right, Karliah. You don't have to say a word. Listen, all I want is the truth to be revealed to the guild. They respected Karliah, and she deserves better.
I
Do whatever
agree.
you can, and I'd consider it a personal favor.
Okay, thank you,
If you
Anther.
ever manage to gain entry to the college and you find trying to rid yourself of stolen goods becoming a burden, come visit me. I've been known to handle items of questionable interest from time to time, and I'll see what I can do.
The amount of times I've played this game,
If you have
and I
further
don't
need,
remember
you can
Anther at
find me in
all.
the college.
But I remember
We
his
must hasten to
voice.
Riften before Mercer can do any more damage to the guild.
Gallus's journal mentioned the Twilight Sepulchre.
You've come this far, so I see no harm in concealing it any longer. The Twilight Sepulchre is the temple to Nocturnal. It's what the Nightingales are sworn to protect with their lives.
Does it require that? Or why does it require that type of protection?
Everything that represents Nocturnal's influence is contained within the walls of the Sepulchre. Now it seems Mercer's broken his oath with Nocturnal and defiled the very thing he swore to protect.
Thieves and temples. It just doesn't add up, unless you're Indiana Jones.
I felt the same way when Gallus first revealed these things to me. I think given time you'll understand what I mean.
I'd understand better if less mystery was involved.
As a Nightingale, I've been sworn to secrecy regarding the Sepulchre. I know the guild doesn't do much to foster faith, but I'm going to have to ask that you continue to trust me.
All right. Very well. We'll do it your way for now.
I'll make for Riften and scout the situation. See if I can discover what Mercer's up to. When you're ready, meet me at the Ragged Flagon. In the meantime, I wanted you to have this. It belonged to Gallus, but given the circumstances, I think he'd approve.
I'll put it to good use. I have no idea what it
If
is.
the guild isn't willing to listen to reason, you might have to.
The Nightingale Blade. Oh, what's that? Absorb 10 points of health and 10 points of stamina per second from the target. That could be pretty good. That does 19 damage. Dawnfang does 24.
Good.
I do feel like Dawnfang is probably better. We should probably leave Nightingale at home. Steal from chest, steal from end table, steal coin purse. I mean, we're here. It would be rude not to, wouldn't it? Glass. That's one of those things I feel like is worth quite a lot.
Just say the word if you need a drink or something to eat.
Thank you. All right. Sorry. Sorry. I didn't know you lived in your cellar. I was just stealing things from it, you know, as you do. Right. In that case. You know, isn't it so rude when someone like walks through the door and doesn't say anything to you? They just leave. Actually, before we go, let's go back into the frozen hearth. Maybe, I don't think I'll be able to sell junk to this guy. Oops.
If there's anything you
Sorry.
if you've business with the college, let's sate that appetite, huh?
Oh, yes. Delicious. No, I can't, annoyingly. Oh, no. I thought that was his ingredients. I'll take the salt pile, though. Thank you. You've got so much stuff, but you haven't got any cheese, so...
See ya.
See ya. No cheese. See ya. If you ask me.
I've been looking for you.
Oh.
Got something I'm supposed
Hi.
to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. A letter. Not sure who from. He wouldn't say, just that he was a friend of yours. Looks like that's it.
Do we know any
Got to go.
he's? What is it? I hate it when it doesn't come up with what it is that I'm looking for. Is it just... Letter from a friend? Like, I just don't know which one. Oh, okay. Aelin, you caused a bit of a stir in Calcelmo's laboratory when you demonstrated the power of your Thume. Not everyone is anxious for the return of the Dragonborn. I, for one, desire to see you grow and develop your talents. Skyrim needs a true hero these days. You should turn your attention to Deadman's Respite? I understand it holds a mysterious source of power that can only be unlocked by the Dragonborn. Ooh. Is that on my map now somewhere? That's not how I find out. No, maybe it is. Maybe that's exactly how I find out. Is it on here? Miscellaneous. Deadman's Respite. And we're going there. So we can go from Morthal. Maybe in one of the bonus episodes this week we'll do that. And then the big episode for Saturday will be ready to go as well. What do you think? Let me know. Thank you so much to everyone who watched this episode today. I appreciate you so much. I feel so weird ending this and not being like on a screenshot with our wonderful Aelin there, that side in the background. So apologies as I just changed that situation. But thank you so much to everyone who watched today. To everyone who has commented, left a like or subscribed, thank you so much. And a massive thank you to Hold Your Fire and Ottawa for being channel members. I hope you enjoy them, and I hope you enjoy your Battenborn, our little Dragonborn bat emote that you can use all over YouTube. But thank you so much for being here. Let me know what quest you'd like to see down in the comments below. Are you excited for more Skyrim videos? I'll definitely do at least one bonus episode for you, but let me know what you think. I'd love to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being so kind and lovely, and I will see you all throughout the week, but I'll be physically back in about a week's time. We'll see. But thank you so much, and I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.